it's Neil Gardner once again, one more time for another Audiobook Blast, right in your face, like an audiobook in the face. That's quite aggressive. I don't mean to be aggressive, I mean to be fine and fabulous, because it's audiobook talk and we love audiobooks. Have you joined the ACA yet? If you haven't, do so. The Audiobook Creators Alliance is a group of like-minded, lovely people who make audiobooks for a living for the UK market. So come be part, join in, add your voice to ours, and help everybody out with your knowledge and experience and expertise and questions, and hopefully cakes and tea and some kind of party at some point. So what are we talking about today? We're talking about the gods and goddesses that are proofers. Yes, proofers. I love proofers. Proofers are almost the end of the process, but pretty much as important, if not more so, than any other part of it. Why? What am I talking about? What is a proofer? Well, some people they're called QCers, quality checkers, check listeners, whatever you want to call them. They're the person who's going to, or should be, listening to your finished, edited and mastered audiobook before it heads off to the client or gets uploaded to whichever site or distribution network you're working with. So the process should be narrator in the studio, files go to editor, editor edits, files then come back from editor, get mastered, and then go to a proofer or QCer, if you like. They then compare the final edited, mastered audio files against the script. Now it's useful if they also get sent the marked up script so they can see where edit points were, makes it a bit easier for them to see, but also if typos have been changed they know not to have to flag it, and then hopefully they'll send you back a nice easy report with just a few little tiny things that need fixing. There'll kind of be 50% editing mistakes and 50% narration things, and then you can quickly pop back into the booth, pick them up, and you or the editor or the masterer can quickly slot them back in, tick off all those little things from the report, and then you know that those files are ready to go out to the listening public without any mistakes or any issues. A proofer is worth their weight in gold. Sadly, in the UK industry, I don't think they get paid enough. I really think it's a worry that they're so vital to ensure that everything we've done ends up being wonderful at the end of it. And I think they're a little bit underpaid. Now, I don't know, is it my place to start a campaign to pay proofers more? Probably. So let's pay proofers more. For example, here at Ladbroke Audio, this year, right now, so we're talking end of April 2019, we've just increased our proofing rate by £5 an hour more than what we're traditionally paying, and I wish it could be more. So I've put in place an endeavour that by June next year, June 2020, we'll go up another £5. So hopefully within a year, we've basically doubled the per finished hour rate of our proofers. Now, can we afford this? I don't know. The rates for audiobook production haven't really gone up. In fact, in a lot of cases, they've come down just because costs have increased whilst budgets have stayed flat, or in many cases been pushed down on us. But I think it's important because proofers are vital to our industry, and I don't think they get enough recognition and respect. So to Susan, my in-house proofer, and to the guys at Soundproof, who we outsource quite a lot of work to, and to any of the other people we've worked with over the years who have proofed with us, thank you, because you are absolutely vital to this industry, and the industry needs to recognise that. So, end of Star Wars medals for all of you, I think, and a big thanks from me for picking up all the stuff I've missed over the years, and for making sure that the audiobooks we pump out of here and everywhere are just top grade entertainment for the listeners who are going to buy them and then listen to them. So proofers, make sure you use them. Don't think you can do it yourself. You can, but it's adding a lot of time. So it's another worthwhile thing to outsource at a decent rate. Let's make sure we recognise them, pay them, and let's make sure the entire industry really understands that it's important to have that final pair of ears just checking everything. And then not just checking for reading errors. A good proofer will check for technical aspects. Are the files starting with a 1 second gap, for example, and a 2 second gap at the end? Whatever the tech spec is for your client. Are there little weird noises? Have breaths been left in where they shouldn't be? Are they too loud? Are there plosives? Is a C or a K or a T sound at the end of the word too strong? All that kind of stuff. That's what they're there for. And if you've got a good one, and we've got some great ones, we love you, Susan, we love you, Soundproof, then they are worth their weight in gold. So there you go, another Audiobook Blast. Hope it's been helpful and useful, and way up the proofers. See you very soon. Bye.